I didn't mean to do this for 7 minutes. To be fair, I was just checking my phone. Yay! Yay! I messed with my stuff a little bit. Some settings. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please get that out of your mouth. Okay. Okay. I won't bother this time. What way do I need to make this go to be less? Thank you. I love that addition. I was messing with my chat settings, so that's why that's like that. Oop. Oh, hold on. I have a new. Stop. Stop, please. Hold on. Now, if I do bark. Bark? Oh my god. Well, that's annoying. I thought that would make it do something. Why did it not do that? I don't know. Ah, stop. It's okay. We will turn it off until I figure out how to actually do it. None of you saw that. I tried though. It was fun while it lasted. For the 2 seconds. I'll figure it out sometime. I'll figure it out. Ruff. I don't know why you're upset. You literally just went outside all of 2 seconds ago. What is it? Is it your food? Or your walk? Ow! Just tripped on my vacuum. I love my life. Get a treat. No. I just don't think she likes me sitting. I just don't think she likes the idea of it. Truly, she's just around. Truly. I've been so stressed today. Truly so stressed. So stressed. Because already, I couldn't stream yesterday because of it all. As with the construction they're doing, the place next to mine. Them leaving all the doors open. Not only have we now encountered flies, at some point or another, whenever I had my I've been on a cinnamon toast cake, don't judge. Apparently, throwing them away, eaten, just where the cinnamon is kind of on the plate. Well, those doors have been open. I should have known ants were coming. So I've just been on a kick of trying to find anything, truly trying to find anything to get all of this out. So I have a bunch of fly traps set up and a bunch of ant traps set up. So that's been great and dandy and fun and awesome and totally not evil at all. It's been great. It's totally not been stressful because ants will sneak up on you. Ooh, and also because I don't wear my glasses when I'm like casually around my house. Maybe that's just not helping the scenario. So I truly can't see all of the time. But then you notice them and it's like, and truly, okay, life tips. If you are in this situation, you may learn from it. Get those little poison things. There's also poison things for flies. It's just if it's bad enough where it's like killing one or two is not really gonna get rid of them, or like rehoming them if you want to go that route is not helping, and it's becoming infestation level, you're gonna have to get the poison. And then the easiest way, because the poison is low, you're gonna have to just get raid and call it a day. Get raid, call it a day, and hope maybe a spider is around to truly just pick up the pieces, because it's been hell or high water. Just and because I have a dog, I've just been trapping myself in my room so that she can't get near anything. It also depends on which kind of brand you use, because they do use different chemicals. Some of them are slow acting, some of them are just kind of way more acting, and you just need to find out which ones, because some is like, it's not that big of a deal if the dog gets it, because it's diluted enough where it's not going to be a direct hit. Some are, so know your brands. Know your brands before you fuck up. Truly. So that's just been my couple days, and then at work, I'm trying to make Pop Mart happen in a way that will not happen, and I don't know how to make. What I need to do, maybe we can learn this together. I need to learn how to make Magic the Gathering cards, only just so I can make personalized cards for where I work, for the people who come in. I'm going to limit it to holidays because I'm going to make a black box. Maybe commission. See, there's a lot of money, and they're like, oh yeah, the budget this year, yeah, that's gonna come out of pocket, babe. I was just like, yep, I guess it will. But I know my hours are getting increased soon. Hopefully. Me, as much as me like streaming, me also like money. Me like money. Me would like more money. Expeditiously. Is that a word? That's a word, right? Hold on. That's a word. Expeditiously is a word. I didn't make that up. That's a word, right? Expeditiously is a word. How does that work? Wait, it's just not been showing up for me. You've been saying stuff this whole time? How does that work? Wait, how the fuck can I see it on my mobile Twitch? Will I see that? Hold on, let me see. Can I see it on my mobile? Oh my god, I literally can't see it. Okay. I don't know what you did. Maybe Twitch just wanted you to... Maybe Twitch just has it out for you today. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. I would do an outfit check right now, but I am wearing this Snoopy sweatpants under what is kind of an okay outfit. Ready, guys? I have my little pinafore, my favorite green pinafore on. Guys, it's so cute. It's so adorable. It is also Snoopy sweatpants under it, because I had to go outside. It's great. Oh, and fun update. So, you know how a couple of nights ago it was storming a little bit? It's been storming a good couple days now. Also, which I don't think is helping the bug status. I think that the construction people left the door open as soon as they knew it was storming. The bugs went, time to come in. So, truly not helping in any scenario here, guys. But what I'm thinking, that was my theory at least, but storm, fun, great, dandy, amazing. And then, what? You are chewing real loud on that, my friend. Relax. It worries me when you chew like that. Just do it more. Anyway. I go outside because I'm gonna go to work. Good time in the afternoon. Going, yep, I'm time to go to work. What is next to my car if not an entire fallen tree? And a humongous fallen tree I can step under where it has fallen. And I've been using it as my little arch to go under from when I'm walking my dog. It has landed perfectly. I'm in one parking spot, like right near the corner. The tree is in the one right next to mine. Truly, and it was under my tire too. So like we were close to a disaster scenario, and I just didn't know. And then there's like sap on the side of my car now, where I think it's probably scratched it, but like not enough. Just situations I find myself in often, because that same tree fell ages ago. See another one of the flies, but you know what? It'll get into the fly trap. It'll get into the fly trap, and that's okay. That's great. So, situations I find myself in often, really great, amazing. Truly, what a time to be alive, because the same tree did the same thing last time we had a major storm. We had a bit of a, what's the word? Geyser's not the word. Geyser is a hot spring, but violent. What word am I thinking of? Twister? Ugh. We had something. We had a touchdown scenario. And that same tree it used to be 3 parts of a tree. 2 parts of it during that point fell right onto someone's car, and they're totaled completely. So, for sure, thank you. No, hey, hello, Nanny Fan, hey. I'm just gonna call you Fan, though. Because Fan sounds like a name, like Fanny. That sounds wrong. But that is a cute old person name. Have we ever thought about this? A bunch of old people's names did get ruined. Maybe, I'm thinking of Franny. Whatever. Truly $65, and we've already got one. My motion. Guys, my motion. What are you doing? Oh, that's right. You want your pig. I was trying to set up a command to do anything anytime she squeaks or barks, but I forgot how to actually set up commands. So I'll sort that one eventually. We need to get into the game before Twitch kills me. And guess what? It's a bunny game. It was this or the same, is there, no, that's from my hair dye. From the Milky's delivery service that we played. One of theirs is like making letters. If the game is pretty short, we can also play that, because it's just an idle game, I think. In a way. Do you want, we just went outside. Oh! How did you facepalm into that, friend? That was sad. How did you do that? I know, baby. That was not your fault. Is the music real loud? Because it's loud for me. I might just need to turn my... Where the fuck? Hello? Where are my settings? Oh, they're hiding. There we go. No. I know, friend. It's crazy. Okay, let me just turn it off for him. Turn it off in that. Subscribed! Well, thank you. Thank you! We love you. You are now extra tiny. You're like extra tiny now. Hashtag subscribed. And you know what? For the subscribe, we get to see my dog. Friend. Come here. Thank you. My creature. That is your gift. Yes. She always wants me to come up and like take her, but I don't know what it is. She wants me to play with her. Bim bam. The people love you. She needs a haircut, and I keep not wanting to call the person who does it, because they can't. For one, they have never, as I've noticed, I don't think they're cutting her nails, and I've paid them to cut her nails. Okay, like I tip like, whenever I get like a service where it's like either hairstylist, dog stylist, whatever, I tip like $100. Sorry, it's already an expensive ass service, and you're coming to where I live. Or something, like if it's a dog stylist, they normally come to where you're at, and I don't feel like going in there. So I tip good. She's never cut her tail. Ever, and I noticed just how bad it was getting. So her tail's really cut right now. It used to be very fluffy, but maybe I need to like. What I'm thinking is I might need to either find a new person to do it, or maybe she just doesn't know. Because she also, I don't think she likes Bim Bom very much, because Bim Bom does not like her very much. And that's why I also tip a lot, because I'm just like, I don't know what trouble my dog is giving you. So, you know. But whenever she eats too much like beef, I think it's beef, she does get extra goopy in the eyes, at least what I've. You shark, you fiend. So I don't know, but she does so great with it's not my dog, but it's a family dog. She does great with her, but that's just because that dog loves going to the groomer. So I really just don't. I don't know. Maybe I can DIY it, but she hates getting her hair cut near her face at all, obviously. But if I give her enough treats, she's normally okay with a good trim. It's just I'm not good at doing it that much. Bark. So. we don't know. We don't know. Either she's about to have some botched haircuts for a couple months, if I need to really find someone else, or I get over my own anxiety and actually ask the lady to cut her nails. Because maybe I just need to pay extra. Maybe that's all I need to do. Maybe when I call her, I just do that. If I was a dog, I also would hate getting my haircut. She's innocent. She is, however, a hitman in dog form. So, you know, don't let your guard down. Exactly. Rah. What toy are you searching for that you are so mad at me over? Because you've had a treat. I'm not giving you another one. You have your entire bowl over there. You're just greedy. You cannot be that greedy. She wants another bone. She's so greedy. What if she likes how she... I think that she does. She just... I like how she looks with long hair, to be fair. I really do. Because otherwise, I start getting... Like, love her. She looks a little wrong. Like, truly, like, love her. Love her. It don't look good on her. She starts looking, craze balls. It's the only way I could really pronounce that. We're aware. I need a picture to illustrate just how bad it can be sometimes. And yet somehow my dog is not in my pet collection. How the fuck does that work? iPhone pictures. You are odd. Cause this is the one time I had her in my t-shirt. That was a oh, well, why did you close out? Ugh. The one time she was in my t-shirt. I think she's built to be really fluffy, and I don't like when she's not. I might have to search through my text messages to find. Okay. Show me my photos. Show me. Jesus, so many pictures are sitting here. My God. Oh my God. Go somewhere. Not you, Bim Bum. You're okay. I just need reference, because she don't look right. Like, she just really doesn't when she has the haircut. And, like, love her. It's just... Ugh. Ugh. Like, I always get freaked out when it happens. I don't know if I'm just so adverse to change. I'm just like, oh, it's bad. It ain't good. It sucks. Is that what? No, that's when she was looking very messy. Jesus. Oh, you know I figure it is? It's because I don't like taking pictures of her whenever her hair is cut. Like, I actually genuinely refuse to do it. Oh, there's... Oh, God. Oh. Oh. That's what she looks like with it cut. Please ignore how I changed that Moobot. I changed that. No, it's nice. No, it's nice. And I give that lady like a great tip. And every time it looks like that because she doesn't cut her ears, doesn't cut her tail, but she'll do like a full shave everywhere else. No, no, right, no, right. That's great. That's great. That's so kind. Haven't we ever thought about that? It's just so kind what they do. Stop tipping her. Well, I would like her to show up, is the problem. Me would like for her to show up. Me did not save that. That's what I did. I did not save that. Oh, I spelled my own name. There we go. Now it's saved, hopefully. Hopefully. Like, I want her to show up and do her hair. Most of the time. But I already know for winter, no. Her hair is going to be long to retain some level of heat. Right around now, though, I'm, like, fine with her getting her hair cut, like... But I think I need to get her, like, a mini pool or mini bath. Because she loves the running water. She keeps running from it. And it's kind of hard with the shower not going as far as I want it to. And she just keeps, what are you? I don't know what you're searching for under the desk, but could you relax a little bit? Okay, no. She won't calm down a little bit. That's okay. And as God intended. Hose her down. I don't have a hose here. I have a shower, and even that does not reach far. Like, I can get it down, like, but she won't. She's good at running. Like, I already have to, like, corral her into my bathroom. The shrews in my kitchen when I turn off the lights. Okay. Are shrews not moles? The mole-looking things? Or did I make that up? Or are they a kind of bird? Ow. Look how much hair dye I have on these. Oh my God. I have my other headphones and I only use them when I go walking. And they're not good for walking either. Ooh. It's okay. No, it's okay. Shrew is not a bird. Is it a mole? Oh, okay. Like a mice that kind of looks like a mole. Okay, so I was close the first time. I'm actually the smartest person alive. Obviously. We all know that. We all know that. Oh, those little things. Okay, that's cute. Maybe we have them in this game. Of which I've had to like make so tiny. So if it lags even a little bit, please do just tell me. Because the laptop I stream on will complain loudly. So just let me know. Anyway, we're a bunny rabbit. Isn't that great, guys? Isn't that great? We are a bunny. I think it's just point and click. Give me food. I don't think there's much to this other than we a bunny. What the fuck? Whoop. Give me. See, I think if I was a bunny rabbit, I'm gonna be honest, I would probably be like Bugs Bunny. I don't think I'd be very good at being a bunny rabbit. Okay, I can't get that, apparently. Okay. I guess we just collect food. Not in this area. It said there's areas to explore, and I want to explore. Okay. How do I explore? What the fuck is this? Is that what I just grabbed? Is that ladybug just gonna keep doing that? Die. Die, ladybug. Die. Okay. Figure. I smell food, as do I. Well, where are we trying to go? Ooh. I looked it up there. True shoes, which is not a rodent, but a closer relative of hedgehogs and moths. Interesting. I'll be Roger Rabbit so I can be married to Jessica. That is from Wikipedia, not AI. And we needed to know that. We really did. Because it's getting egregious. It's getting like really... I think I've said before, I do the graphic stuff at my job. And a lot of that is just Canva with a dream. As also, I use Canva for any thumbnails. And sometimes that requires a little fun element or two. Would you believe me if I tell you like half the shit that is both free and professional on Canva, even if you get Canva Business, so many of that is just AI. Sharp teeth. Woo! I've only seen like, no it wasn't. Hello bunny. Oh, I can give you things. What am I giving you? A rock? Oh, hello. I'll pet you. Hello. What am I trying to get out of this? Okay. I don't know what I wrote for trading. I can't tell what that is. Okay, I can't eat mushrooms. I'm a rabbit who can't eat mushrooms. You're fake. Whatever. Oh, I have 17. I just don't have enough. Oh, bunny. Bunny. Oh, she thinks I'm saying her name. That's what's happening right now. Okay, I need more... Why did that eyes just go red? I thought maybe we can get like a land. Like, I don't know. Thought we just get extra places. Okay. Hey there. What? Okay. Do you want to sit up here? That's okay. I have a bunny I came from. This game seems really, really realistic so far. Okay. Come on. Do you want to sit up here or no? Do you want to sit up here or no? Because we've gone outside already. I want you. Do you not know? It's like having a really temperamental toddler. Oh, here. My baby. My baby. Do you see the bunny rabbit? What the fuck? What is that? Evil or bunny rabbit? No, I'm okay. I'm okay for right now, man. I'm okay. Got no change. Sorry, brother. I have none. Okay. Yes, you can. Do you want to sit behind me like you did last time? Here, I'll sit up front. There, you can sit behind me. Mwah. $5. I got no change. Leave me alone. Got no change. Oof. It always sucks when someone does ask you for change and you actually don't have change on you. Because now I feel like I'm lying, and I'm not. Like, I have a bad habit of not keeping change on me, and I really feel bad about it. $5. Do I have enough to trade with the big bunny rabbit now? Oh, those are pumpkins. That's what those are. Okay. I'm concerned of what the statues might be, but that's okay. I do have change for you, specific bunny rabbit. Okay. You get a berry seed planted and it will grow. Oh. Okay, we just collect the, oh, go away. Oh, okay. Is it a toy, or do you want to go outside just to go outside? We can go outside, even if it's just so you want to go outside. I can sense. I have my senses for her. She's just, she wants to go outside to go outside. That's okay. I'll be right back. I hear you. We're gonna go. It's okay. See, this would be the great time to have the bark command. I'll be right back. Guess who grabbed the stick off the fallen tree? She's so kind to me and so lovely. You know, she really looks like this bunny rabbit over here. Have we thought about that? Have we thought about that yet? She really does. It's actually kind of freaky. She really does. She can't bring them into the house, though. I'm sorry. She's not allowed. But she really... She underestimates not just how big things are, but also how tiny she is. Do you want to see what she tried to pick up earlier? Literally an hour ago? In full confidence, really tried. Dragged it around for maybe 1 second before getting bored. Greatest dog of all time. Truly. Something to behold. Da 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 da. She tried to drag this thing around. Maybe it's a wooden sword. Maybe it's a diamond sword. This is awful, by the way. Awful texturing. I don't know why you would not make just a regular Minecraft sword. This is awful. As was the Minecraft movie. And anyone who tells you differently, truly, they're getting paid or they have it out for you. Are you trying to try again? Okay. You're not getting this. I'm sorry, and then what is happening? Oh, now it's a pickaxe. Rah, rah. If you can drive that around for 2 minutes, you get $1 million. $1 million. I would give myself $100 million. Chicken. What sucks? Outside of the Minecraft movie being the Minecraft movie, now it's ruined that for me. I genuinely thought she might have picked it up for 2 seconds when I heard her just... I really thought about it. Could this be ASMR in a way? Just a lot of squeeching. Can I admit something? I've never watched a Minecraft movie. I think it's better that you don't. I think it's better that you don't. I wouldn't consider that LARPing. I wouldn't. Not to me. I would not consider that LARPing. Does this make it go down a little bit? Is this helping at all? To lower? I just needed a regular mic that's not covered in a sock. That would probably help us. That would probably help us a little bit. Oh my god, phone, move. Please. 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 I just don't think it's a good movie. And I get it. Hey, I get it. What's it called? The video game movies have truly taken on a storm. That does not mean they're good. And don't trust anyone who tells you otherwise. Oh, my berries. Can I plan another one, or do I have to keep giving him money? I have to keep giving him money? Why do the bunnies have capitalism? That's not fair. And I can't even get mushrooms. Ugh. Ugh. Can I play with the frog? Frog! Frog! Oh, ribbit. Oh, there's another one. Hello. Hello. Can we be friends? Yay or nay? We've got a lot of carrots we can go through and a snail. Not realistic. Bunnies do not have capitalism unless you are Bugs Bunny, in which case capitalism is just kind of the deal. Or unless you are in the Amazing Digital Circus, because I do think The evil bunny rabbit would do that. Just generally. Just one of their adventures that day. You collected everything in this area, checking like, okay. Right. Can I talk to the snail? Hello? Oh. Guess I can't talk to the snail. Ugh. Whatever. Okay, what other direction can I go? If we can't go to Bella Noche's, where the hell else can we go? What else did you want? What is that? But I don't have that. Where do we get these? Still don't have enough to make bunnies. Okay. If I go on here, will it do? Okay. We can't go to... I can't go to that side of that. Where the hell can we go? Can I, if I press on this one again, will it do it? No. Where the hell do you want me to go? What? Okay. Let me go back. Is there anywhere else I can go at all? Hello. Help me! Help me! Bunny Forest. Bunny Forest is scary. Okay. Because where the hell else am I meant to get like half of this stuff? Because I think he wanted 4 pumpkins. Where the hell are we getting pumpkins? Okay, there's just a random hole. I guess. What does this do? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Where did the carrot come from? Okay. That's okay. Can I trade anything with him? Or am I just out of the... Why am I doing... Okay, now I need 4. Okay, I just need another berry, I guess. We're just gonna have to hope for the best. Is that another carrot? Oh, it's a pumpkin, actually. Like, do I need, like, a stick or something? Can I use the stick to put on that? Oh, I can't do that. Interesting. Interesting. Can I go more into the hay bales? If I was a bunny, I'd be sad as fuck. My only place I can go are in these 2 little things. I said bunnies can't swim. Ugh. Ugh. Not proper bunny representation. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, me stepping on the mushrooms. That's okay. That's okay. Do I have to genuinely wait another hour? I'm not waiting an hour. What am I thinking of? Oh my god, I'm thinking of Watership Down. Shh. Shh. I was thinking of a cartoon movie. That's why you don't make them. I know that. Where are the pumpkins? I think I genuinely have to go trade with the snail bunny in the hay bale. Okay, berries. Okay, I got, that's a flower seed though. Will that turn into a pumpkin? Plant it and the bees will collect honey. But what about what I need? I need another pumpkin. This is... Ugh. I'm being scammed by bees. I'm being scammed. They're scamming me. I guess I'm just making like a bunny garden. But I fully was thinking of Watership Down. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Hold on. That is, or is that the one with the dogs? What am I thinking of? I am thinking of Watership Down. I don't know why that made me think bunnies can swim. Let's Google. Not pet bunnies. I need to know if wild bunnies can. In wild. This is not a pet bunny. Oh. if we are a marsh rabbit or swamp rabbit to adapt it to wetlands, the rabbit would be more comfortable doing that. Would we consider this a wetland? Would we consider that this? Okay, can I get that? Or do they want that? Okay. Can I get the honey? What are we doing? Can I get the honey from the bees? Ah. Okay. So that's just not helpful. You scammed me. You bitch. You scammed me. Okay. So that's something. That looks like something. Maybe just more flower seeds. What was that? I may have invented something in the corner of the screen, but I thought I saw something in the corner of the screen. Right. No, right. Am I carrying pollen? Why do I look like I'm carrying a bunch of pollen? Okay. How do I catch you? I keep seeing you. You anger me. I could chase you down for 2 hours and not get anything done. Okay. Let me through. So I need... But why aren't you doing anything? Why we cannot go there anymore? Huh? Evil statue? If your eyes are going red, I'm gonna assume that. Can I get stuff now? Or am I just like covered in pollen for no reason? Oh wait, no, there's honey. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Is there anything I can do with the... Get more seeds? Just didn't expect this to be so capitalism. But it's okay. We can keep wandering. It's okay. Life is awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're living the dream. I was talking about something that was pissing me off. Oh yes, just how much AI I keep seeing on fucking Canva. You anger me. Leave me alone. Go somewhere else. Oh, can now... Oh no, that's just the piece. Okay. I guess I just have to leave them alone and wait for them to do it? Make honey now. It's dripping. That seems like a good sign. In a way. I'm sure. I'm so sure. Ooh, that might be too loud. That might be too loud. Okay, that should be fine. I have this issue where it's loud in my ears, but it's not hearable on stream that much. We need the... Thank you. Let's see. What next? What next can we get? So I'm assuming that's perpetual honey making. So that's great. That's grandy? That's not a word. Oh, okay. I guess it's just another flower seed. Okay. Guess we're just making a garden. We're just making a garden over here. I just want another pumpkin. Is it so... Do I have to wait like 10 million years for another pumpkin to show up? Because it just said it's going to refill eventually. Eventually. And that takes about an hour. You know what we can do in that hour? We can read some Reddit updates. Would that be fun and dandy while we wait? Some Reddit? Would that be okay? Would we be okay with that? As a concept? I love Reddit updates. I see nods. Should I put the Reddit in the forest? Oh my god, we're like the people who do the Minecraft, like, spinny. What? What am I saying? What I'm trying to say is the people who do the, they jump on Minecraft and just do the Reddit stuff. Oh. Doing my hair care. That's okay. I don't know what word I was trying to say. I think I was trying to say parkour, and just came out as Minecraft Spinny. I don't know. I think I was trying to say story times also, because some of these are crazy. Okay. I guess we could just start from the top. Hold on, let me add the really tiny, just a really tiny browser box for it. You won't see much more. It's just real tiny. Oh no, not browser. No, no, go away, go away, go away. I do not need this. I've clicked the wrong thing. Go away. Go away. I need window capture, right? Yes. It's about to look crazy, but it's okay. Here we go. This really tiny, well, humongous thing. Shh. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. We are okay. It's okay. And truly, I just want it to not be readable. It's just there to be there. Is that wrong with me? Maybe. Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. In a way. In a way. Okay. See, this is the woes of just having my tabs open at all. Okay. Yep. Okay, this is my 34M ex-wife, 32F, divorced me after she got cancer so that she could leave first. Now she wants to come back. Should I give her another chance? With no context, maybe... Okay, well, the first gut impulse. No, second impulse. Maybe she wasn't in the right state of mind. Like, maybe it, like, really messed with her mental state. Maybe we can give her some compassion for that. We don't have to take her back. But maybe... No, I just have, though, I have a bunch of censored words show up, and then I kind of forget that I don't really care. So it's okay, it's allowed. So my first gut impulse is, don't get back together. My second impulse is, maybe still be kind. Because maybe she was just in a really bad mental space because of it. Does it make sense? So I think I'm firm, probably don't give another chance. Unless she really, like, pulls it together. Like, truly just, truly blows us out of the water. Like, it's just like, I'm so sorry, I should never have done that, yada yada yada. I was not in a great space, anything like that. I think, you know, if she really pulls it through, one good monologue, heartfelt, from the soul, I could certainly forgive her, but I don't know if I would take her back. Me opinion, I would just probably be mad. I would just probably be mad. Okay. I met my wife, I'll call her Anna, during our first year of university. We dated through university and got married right after her graduation. Things were happy for about a while, till Anna discovered a lump in her right breast. I encouraged her to have it checked out, and you always should. You should also, if you have breasts, you really should get it tested pretty regularly, especially if it is genetic. And if it's genetic, if you simply have any fat on your breast, you probably should also get it tested, because it can happen in male carriers as well. Because if it's genetic, like genetic, and not just, sometimes it can happen somewhat randomly or just off the dumb. Some sort of disorders can also make them happen. But if it runs in your family and you know multiple carriers can happen, try to get tested. Oh, I can't remember the actual how many times you're gonna have to do it, because I know the mammograms are not great. But I would say regularly. I encouraged her to check it out. She was reluctant to do so, but ultimately did, because breast cancer runs in her family. And sure enough, that's what she had. The good news, if that can be considered good news, was the breast cancer she had was extremely treatable with chemo and radiation. Based on her family history, her doctor also recommended a double mastectomy for her. This put Anna in a really dark place. I suggested she go to therapy, but she outright refused and said she never wanted to hear me suggest that again. A therapist? Okay. So I did my best to be encouraging and supportive to her. I took time off work to be at every appointment with her. I took on 100% of the household chores, both inside and out. I did all of the shopping. I drove Anna everywhere she wanted to go. I planned out special dates for us. I gave her an hour-long foot massage every night. I literally did whatever I could. About 6 weeks into treatment, Anna brought up the idea of going to stay with her sister Sarah for a week. This honestly relieved me, as I was burning the candle at both ends trying to accomplish everything, and I thought some time apart would help us both. 2 nights into her stay with Sarah, Anna called me and said she wanted a divorce. Okay, conspiracy theory, because I haven't read far enough. My theory, and I'm going to try to psychoanalyze her a little bit. I'm thinking probably because the concept of a double mastectomy for a lot of people can be incredibly dysphoria-inducing, and dysmorphia as well. Just really, truly dark place can be reached. Maybe she fucked somebody to get that confidence back. As well as she's like, oh, if I'm, like, as the title said, so that she can leave first. If she's running into her head that he's going to leave because she has a sickness, and I know that is a fear people have, what if he just being around, she's like constantly on her paranoid defense? See, whenever I reread it, it's my goal, because I have my affective empathy, my cognitive empathy were on the rise. So I try to put as much as shoes on of theirs that I can. So I'm trying to picture it a little bit. It helps occasionally. I'm getting better at it. Yeah, but that's just my crazy that I'm thinking cheating is the empathy with empathy there. But you know, maybe. She said she had read a lot about why and who abandoned their wives when their wives get sick, and that she was determined to leave me before I could leave her. I am done with my skincare and hair care. I need to get more skincare stuff. I got a shit ton of hair care, as you guys might be able to tell, because my hair is back to its curlless but there's a word I was searching for there, and I don't know what it is. Great curl form. Because I've been brushing my hair out so often, it's not looking good for us. In terms of actually, like, good hair. like, good, healthy hair. Ugh. But I'm back on my diffuser. I've been doing my leave-in conditioner, some hair oils. I think it's helping a little bit. Yay, yay, yay. And now I got the Twitter one right. Yay, 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 yay. Magnificent. That is what I was thinking of. That is one, certainly. I was thinking that, or miraculous, and then I think in my head I kept thinking of miraculous ladybug. So, whichever words those might be. But the level of paranoia for this to really, like, function and, like, truly be like, well, I have to leave because you're gonna leave me first. I can only imagine genuinely, if she did not cheat, if this is genuinely just like she genuinely believes that he's going to do this before, like, anything, she really would need a therapist. Truly, that's not much else you could do in that scenario, other than let her go so that she can sort out as much as she can. I can't put into words how much this crushed me. I love my wife. She was my everything. I begged her to reconsider. I told her I had never thought of leaving her, not even once. I asked her again to go to therapy. She refused again. Like I said, at this point, not much you can do other than, okay, if that is what you want to do, that is what you want to do right now. And maybe get in touch with her family so that they can still keep a good eye on her. I asked her to go to couples therapy with me. She wouldn't. I asked her what I could do to convince her I wanted to stay. She said there was nothing. I'm a man, and therefore I would leave. End of story. Okay. Okay. There's one thing with just misandry, but delusional misandry? Oh, come on. You're not helping. You're not helping. Because it's a true statistic, but if it, like, truly is making you believe something that's not real with reality, not helpful, not productive for you, that therapist will need to be billed, babe. I'm sorry. You know? And just because we love calling out misogyny and everything in there, that does not mean you have to genuinely start believing something that you have no proof of going to happen and just being like, this is going to happen. The kindest thing I could say is we're going to have to get a grip a little bit, but I don't think it would help with him because I think that would just agitate her. To be fair, I think he would need to get in contact with her family and kind of just give her some space right now. It took about a year because of where we live, thanks COVID, but eventually everything was finalized. Okay. I ended up selling the house and splitting the proceeds between me and my now ex-wife. I didn't want to stay in that town anymore. So I put in a transfer request on my job and ended up moving a town about 2 hours away. For the past couple of years, it's been years and she wants to come back? Okay. Okay, I've been focusing on myself more. I got a dog. I've been on a few dates, but nothing serious. I picked up hiking as a hobby and started gardening. Out of the blue, Anna called me 3 weeks ago. She said she'd been in town on a trip with friends and saw me, and all of her old feelings rushed back. She said she was sick and out of her mind at the time, and that I couldn't hold her words and actions against her. Well, it's been a few years. I feel like you've had enough time to, if we come to that conclusion, not be like, you can't hold that against me. I think you still did it, though. Like, you still did it. So you still have to kind of approach with, I know I put you through this. I was not in my right mind. I am sorry. But if you don't say, I'm sorry, well, babe, it's not helping. You're not helping your case. She said she still loved me, that she always had, and that she regretted leaving me. She begged me to give her another chance. I believe she regrets it. I wouldn't say she still loves you. I think she would apologize if she did. I'm so honest. I'm so confused. If I'm being honest, I still love Anna, but I'm no longer in love with her. She broke my heart. I was devastated when she ended things. It took me a long time to get my head on right. But I also know she was really in a bad place because of the cancer. Do I owe it to her? No. Sorry, you really... No. When it comes to a relationship, no, you don't owe someone that. If she left, no. You can owe her compassion and human decency. You don't owe her a romantic relationship. And when we had to hear her out, I'm scared that if we reconnect, I'll always feel like she has one foot out the door. You will. That's the kindest way I can say that. You 100% will. That's going to happen. I just don't see that happening and you not building resentment if you don't get a good, proper apology out of it. In my mind. I feel like you're going to have to cross that bridge first before you reconnect, because you're going to really have to put that relationship to bed and then form a new one. But maybe that's unfair. I don't know what to do. Should I give her another chance like she wants? Ooh. My heart says no. My heart says no, don't. But also I can't control people. So, like, I feel like he might. Just from how he's talking about things, I do feel like he might. Update 3 days later. First, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who left comments on my original posts. I know what people mean when they say rip my inbox. I posted that and went to bed never expecting it would blow up so much. By the time I woke up, the post was locked, not sure why. So I couldn't respond to any comments, but I read as many as I could and tried to take everything into consideration. Many of you suggested I reach out to my ex-wife Anna for an in-person conversation. The overwhelming consensus was that meeting her in person would tell me all I needed to know. And you were right. That seemed reasonable to me. I texted her and she jumped at the chance to meet, and we did so yesterday after I was done with work. I chose to ask her to meet at a local coffee shop. Good spots for stuff like that. But maybe it sounds bad, but I didn't want to meet her at my house or anywhere private just in case. I do the same thing. Anyway, Anna was already there when I got there. She got up and hugged me. I let her, but I didn't hug her back, and we sat down. I asked her to remain quiet while I talked, and then I told her everything. I'm gonna sum it up here, because I honestly don't remember everything I said. I think I talked for like 10 minutes solid while she just sat there and teared up. But I told her things like how much she had devastated me. I told her that I would have stuck with her through thick and thin no matter what. I told her that I loved her and that hadn't changed after her diagnosis or treatment plan. I told her that I was broken after she initiated the divorce. I told her how hard it was for me to pull myself back together. A lot of you pointed out that if Anna and I got back together, I should be worried about what she would do the next time she got sick, or if I got sick, and you were right. So I told her that too, and she got mad and interrupted me at that point. She said I was being unfair, that I hadn't taken into consideration her mental health at the time. She said she wasn't thinking straight, but now that she was. I took the chance to ask her if she'd been in therapy. She told me she hadn't. Well, that's not helping your case. And that she had no plans to. And that she didn't need it. Okay. Okay, so you were in a bad mental space enough that you initiated divorce and you can see now that you shouldn't have done that and that it was not right with reality for you to do that, and you think you don't need therapy? No, right, no, right, no, 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 right. No, right. I have to admit, that crushed me a little. I asked her why. Just why? It's the one question I really wrestled with over the months. She said that she'd gone looking for support groups and found a lot of women who's had stories about their partners leaving. She even mentioned Reddit, funnily enough. She said she talked it through with her sister Sarah. Anna said that Sarah, to her credit, had tried to dissuade her from divorcing me. I wrote my divorce, but don't ever say I need therapy. Because what do you mean? I feel like when it comes to also those kind of treatments, a lot of that can be very traumatizing and even to a certain extent violating. So a lot of people even post that still get therapy just for the treatment itself and just life post that diagnosis and just living again. I feel like, yeah, babe, you might need that therapy. Like, hey, love you. Love you, babe. You need it. Love you, babe. But that between social media and some of Anna's friends, Anna felt like she had to go through with it to be seen as a strong woman. Does this feel like maybe a conspiracy theory, but maybe, do you think maybe this story's fake? With slight vibes of anti-feminism. I want to believe it's real. I do. But like, I feel like someone saw those posts where it's like, men always leave when there's something, and then they wrote this fake story and were like, see, women are delusional. Women are delusional and they're wrong. Think of what they're putting their husbands through by thinking this. I try not, I know most of them are, but I try not to. But like, there's sometimes where it's just the themes, themes and such. Themes and such. That is word for word what she said to me. I don't remember anything else exactly, but I will never forget that. She broke my heart and threw away our relationship because somehow in her mind that translated to being strong. She then started trying to tell me that we could get back together again, but at that point I just told her flat out that wasn't happening. When it comes down to for me is that I just can't trust her. I would always be worrying about the same thing happening again. She cried a lot and tried to convince me for a little while. When I got up, she threw her iced coffee in my face and stormed out. So yeah, we're definitely not getting back together. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think that one's most certainly fake. Hashtag anti-feminist. But I do think there is someone out there, and then everyone clapped. And the thing is, there are people like this, but when he gets into the... whoever's written this, when they're getting into the messaging, it's like, no, right, because 100% there are people out there who will be like, yeah, I was delusional, and I was genuinely not right with reality. What do you mean you want me to go get therapy? No. No. Sorry. No. Truly, what a life. What a life to live. What in the world could that mean? Am I the asshole for finally supporting? What do you mean finally? What does this mean? Supporting my husband's ultimatum to his late wife's parents after they repeatedly excluded my son. What family drama is this? What trigger warning? Manipulation. Well, okay. Oh, there's a is this a update of an update of an update? Oh, that says new update. I don't feel like going to find the actual original one. Sorry. These people are so believable and they make an update that's like, update, so she threw a bomb. But I dodged it. It's an F-feminism. Guys, you guys just don't get it. Women just don't think of men enough. Have you guys ever thought about that? You guys just don't think of us and our feelings enough. Just think of the men's mental health crisis that is happening. Guys, can you be kind? Can you be kind when I'm being a misogynist? Just think of what I'm going through. Go somewhere else. Find the nearest bridge. Sorry. Not sorry, actually, but whatever. Men's mental health awareness. Oh, definitely aware. They let us know. Okay. It said it takes an hour to recharge all the plants in the forest. So I guess we can go fun amounts. My 21M fiance, 21F, went on a girls' camping trip. I found out guys were there too, and I saw a test that said, well, at least you got a bachelorette party out of the way. Oh, so she cheated on you, and she cheated on you bad. Alright. Originally posted 2021. Trigger warning, infidelity. She fucked somebody. Sorry. Sorry, babe. Okay, original post 2021. Fiance and I have a wedding planned for about a month from today. Ooh. Not enough time to get out of those deposits. Ooh. I know that just the amount of money. Ooh. Ugh. No. This past weekend, she went on what was supposed to be a girls-only camp trip to a lake. She was completely out of touch from Friday afternoon to Sunday evening. I was okay with this because she said she really needed the break. When she got home, she didn't even say hello. Oh, you knocked her to the vacuum. And she didn't even say hello and just started laundry, which I thought was a little sus, but she said it was because all her stuff was dirty, which I guess made sense. As Sunday night went on, she kind of kept slipping that there had been guys there. At first it was just her friend's boyfriend, but it turns out guys actually outnumbered the girls. I accused her of tickle-truthing me. What does tickle-truth mean? She's not tickling you. I'm assuming it's a typo for trickle, actually. Okay, unless this is a genuine word, I'm assuming he's like saying like, it's like trickling truth? But let's see, is this a real word? Tickling truth thing. Okay, I'm assuming trickle is what it was actually trying to be, because nothing I googled to show it a word, so. As we were she said, I was being a dick. As we were fighting, a text came on her phone. I swear it said, at least you got your bachelorette party out of the way. I feel like fetish stuff is gonna come up. I hope not, because I have run into some of those. I don't like them on Reddit. I know it's Reddit, but come on. Come on. It was from JJ, and I can't for the life of me think who that is, nor do I have any context about the conversation as a whole. She says the text didn't mean anything like that and accused me of spying on her. I said it's not spying if her phone was on the couch between us and the message was on her lock screen. She got furious and left, and I haven't heard from her for 2 days. She turned off Find My Friend, so I have no idea where she is. What the hell do I do here? I mean, I know my instincts tell me, but instincts aren't always right. She fucked somebody. Yeah, she fucked somebody. Like, sorry, that's just what that is. Edit, people asking for an update. There really isn't one. It's Wednesday morning and I haven't heard from her. Well, at the very least, you're broken up now. You don't talk to me for that long. And I think you're cheating on me. We're not. We're not. She hasn't been here for work clothes and her parents don't know or aren't saying where she is. They said they aren't worried though, so I assume she's safe. I'm just trying to deal and figure out what the next step is. We were supposed to do a meeting with caterer today, so I guess I'll be meeting and seeing if her parents show up. That will tell me a lot. 2 days later. So I did a small update yesterday and I was still going to go to the catering meeting yesterday afternoon. I guess keep in mind that I haven't heard from her since she stormed out on Sunday. Still haven't actually. I texted her Wednesday morning telling her what my plan was, and while I could see the text was delivered, I never got a read receipt like usual. I went to a meeting and she and her parents were no-shows. Caterer said they didn't cancel, so she was expecting them. I waited for about 30 minutes and went home. Got home to see her parents and about 5 of her dad's employees, still in work shorts, packing up stuff from my house. She hurriedly got in her car and drove away. Her mom was super rude to me, but her dad said he was really sorry. He thought he'd braced her better than this, but this was for the best. I asked him where she was going and he said he didn't know, but I think he was lying. I did stay in the house to make sure they only took her stuff. For those asked, she never wanted a ring, so there wasn't really one to get back from her. Our lease was up at the end of the month and the landlord said he'd fully refund the deposits, or I could stay if I want. Not sure what to do there. Later that evening, a friend of hers called to check on me, and it's really the first info I have on why this is all happening. The friend was there, and I guess my fiance really hit off with some guy, and they spent the whole weekend at another campsite by themselves. Fiance is not telling her friends anything either, but I guess I've been left for the camping guy. I have no idea. She hasn't responded to any texts or calls, and I don't really know how to find her, even if I wanted to. I know most people are going to say this is for the best. I know my head they are right, but this hurts so much. I've been with her for 3 years now, and I thought we had a great relationship. We fought, but in a healthy way. Never in a million years did I think this would happen. I guess what makes it so hard is I really don't know what happened. Even her close friends seem to be speculating. If if it was this guy, then that sucks. If it was a long-running problem she never told me about, that sucks too. I'm just really sad and in a state of shock. That's it on this. I'll eventually be okay, I'm sure. And what sucks is, you can't stop anybody from cheating on you. They'll just do it. And it's horrifying. You can trust anybody, you can do the right things. If someone wants to cheat on you, they'll just cheat on you. It could be all fine and dandy. And they'll be cheating on you. And it is terrifying. It's deeply terrifying, because what do you mean? What do you mean? Whoa, we were cool like 3 days ago. And now you're cheating on me? Okay. Like, that's terrifying to me, genuinely. Because if they want to cheat on you, they'll just cheat on you. And it's freaky. Like, I understand why some people are like really, I don't know why I'm fidgeting with this. Silly little dog. Why some people are really like paranoid about it, especially if they've had it happen to them before, and they think maybe it's like something they can one day control. Horrifying to know. You can't. It's just one of those things you have to deal with. Either I trust this person to implicitly think they won't do that, and I take an L if they do, or I try to be controlling. Otherwise. 2 options, neither very good. But you can do as much as you can. Truly. Though seeing people who like cheat and they're like giving their reasons, it's always such a fascinating like mind study. Because sometimes it's just like I'm trying to get back at them. Sometimes it's, well, I wanted to, or they have like a sex addiction. I know there have been some instances where, at least with my friends have run into, where it's just, well, maybe therapy could help. Otherwise, stop getting into relationships. And I think if you cheat enough, please stop getting in relationships with people. Like, if it's like if it's enough of a pattern, like you're a serial cheater, just stop getting in relationships. Just fuck people. Like, that's really, like, it's so easy. But some people really like the lying aspect of it. That's a weird phenomenon as well. It's a bit of a sadism to it. My 24F boyfriend, 27M, accidentally sent a text to me instead of his roommate stating that he didn't want me taking my new job because I would make more money than him. Not as in agree, but is like, I can see where that's gonna go. Break up. Break up. I need something messy. I need a really long update. I need a really long one. Is that something I could search for? Okay. I need to see. Sure. Okay. Okay, these trigger warnings don't match the title. When will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs? Where is your toy? I can see you searching for it. You want your Skittles? When will you wear wigs? I fear must go. Work also awaits me in the morning. Me putting it off. Have a great night. Have a great night. Just some of these titles and the stuff they end up being about. Crazy. Crazy. Am I the asshole? Work also awaits me, but it's later. I have work in about 8 hours. Me putting off sleep. Me putting off sleep. I'll read this one and then I'll search for more bunny stuff. And then I'll go. And then I'll go. Turtle. Turtle. Is that a turtle? Yes, it is. See, whenever I work in the morning, like early in the morning, I normally don't go to sleep until I have like 4 hours until I go in. It's awkward turtle. Awkward turtle. Awkward turtle. Am I the asshole for making my husband's groomswoman wear a wig or be disinvited from our wedding. I definitely thought that said groomsmen, so I was like, how did I get here? I had different ideas what the trigger warning might be, but that's okay. I guess these are the trigger warnings. Okay. My boyfriend, now fiance, asked me to marry him 2 months ago. To give a little background, I met him at a farmer's market when I was 18 and he was 26. Oh, okay. That ain't helping your case. We are now 24F and 32M. Oh, okay. We've been together for a little bit over 5 years and I'm very happy with him. Now, to the story. My fiance's friend, Brittany, has been friends with him since they were in elementary school. Throughout our early dating days, I expressed I was not a fan of this woman. Since you were 18, I can't imagine why. There are many reasons as to why. Shocker. So does us not having common interests and absolutely polar opposite moral codes? Probably because she's like 26 and you're 18. But the main one was her interest in embarrassing me and my fiance. She probably wants to fuck him. Possibly because she likes him. Possibly. Maybe he should be dating the 26-year-old woman and not the 18-year-old. Shocking, I know. When we were first starting to go on dates, she had shown up and tried to invite herself to the date because he had told her their mutual friend in the group chat where he was taking me. Ooh. Okay, 26-year-old woman, you're not helping yourself. She then decided that she would go to the same restaurant and had tried to make a scene about him cheating on her. Is she pranking him or were they dating? That would be my concern. Like, he's like, oh yeah, that's just a prank. She's just like trying to prank me. And then she's 100% saying, you're cheating on me. Like, you're genuinely cheating on me. And he's like lying. That would be my fear. Maybe I'm paranoid. I don't know. It escalated very quickly and ended with me asking the manager to get her trespassed as she was delusional. And I, nor my date, did not want her around. This sort of situation happened 3 more times. Oof. Okay. Even as far as showing up to his grandparents' house to stop me from meeting his family. Have you just considered letting her have him? Or maybe a restraining order. At that point, restraining order. But also leave him. This 26-year-old man should not be putting you through this. Even by proxy. Sorry. At that point, I made it clear to him that if anything like that were to happen again, I'd be out of there, which he completely understood and agreed with me wholeheartedly. He convinced his friend group to go low communication about Brittany with him because she was acting weird around him, and they all understood and disagreed with her actions. He had extremely low contact after that point, and I learned later that she had gotten major therapy, even checked herself into the mental hospital, and went on medication to stop these absolutely unhinged personality traits. Around 4 years later, they reconnected through a mutual friend's birthday party where we were all at, and she genuinely seemed like she had changed personality-wise from the person I had met 5-ish years ago. We still didn't agree on most things, but she apologized for the way she had acted previously and owned up to all the BS she tried to pull with him. So I just kept my guard up, but encouraged my fiancé to make friends with her again. I am not friends with her, but I am friendly towards her. Skipping to now, I've been planning this wedding basically since I was born, over-exaggerating, but it's now been in my thoughts since I was a young child. The wedding will not happen for another 2 years. The theme is supposed to be similar to D&D style fantasy, a Renaissance wedding with blue, orange, and red. Okay. Try to picture that as the basic color scheme. More of the wedding would be held outside at a local state park, but part of it would be held inside. Specifically, the cake and the food would be cut and served inside, as well as some of the guest photos. This is the important part. I have a personal friend, Bree, 28F, who does professional pictures at Renaissance festivals across the U.S. Her job is to drive around across the country to Ren fairs and take pictures of certain venues. It's a very cool job, and I love seeing the pictures. However, she does editing for some of the venues with a green screen to make it look more aesthetic, or totally change the scenery behind the people in the photo. For example, she showed me a mock-ups for me in the past, showing silly people in costumes being chased by goblins and trolls, a dragon breathing fire behind a party of knights, and even a garden of lights with fairies flying through it. It's silly stuff and for people that have fun with. My idea was to incorporate this into my wedding. Okay. The guests would choose whatever background they'd like for a catalog that my friend and I put together, and Brie and her teammate would take pictures of them throughout the day. These pictures would be uploaded electronically and be edited by her at the wedding. These were mandatory for all guests that wanted to participate. Mandatory. Okay. So I could use the pictures for postcards and scrapbooking. It's my hobby. The people who want to take part in this activity would have to check a box to save the date from send out. My assumption is that most guests would be doing this. Okay. Never assume that. As most of the people that will be invited are extremely rambunctious and love activities involve being silly. But if the silly is mandatory, I can imagine people being angry. I do want to make it clear these would be only pictures taken at the wedding. There would still be normal pictures taken at the wedding itself, as well as photos that would likely be framed and used as decoration that would have no green screen of my husband and I in the wedding party. A few days after he proposed, my fiance asked if I'd feel comfortable with him inviting Brittany to the wedding as a groomswoman. Honestly, I was fine with it until the topic of her hair come up. In the year so that he reconnected, she had cut into her hair a lime green with cool undertone and highlights. I honestly really like it, and it suits her facial structure extremely well. However, I was worried about the green screen in her hair. So I invited her to my friend's home a while so she could see if the screen would blend with her hair. Unfortunately, it did. In the pictures, you could see a major glitch in with every background we tried because of her hair. I asked my friend if there was a way to edit around it, and she said there was, but it would be an extra amount of money because it would be way more time to go through and possibly edit multiple photos of her with groups of people and herself so the picture wouldn't glitch. I'm very against this, as our budget would be semi-perfect. We're accounting for accidents and issues, but not extra money to my friend's business because one woman's choice of hair dyeing very well with the green screen. While I do love her hair, I asked if she'd wear a wig to the wedding. To the entire wedding, not just to the pictures. Ooh. You have to see how that's a hard ask. You have to see. Even offer to get it professionally done and I'd pay for that. You're still spending extra money. This is when she became very angry with me. To sum up what she had said, her being asked to wear a wig was basically me saying I wanted to cover herself, that her hair was an expression of herself and that she loved it. I told her that I loved it as well, but in order for her to be included, she would need to wear a wig, as the green hair just cannot be covered up via hat or headwear. She'd been saying that I just don't want to include her in the wedding. Well, she is wrong on that front, but it would just be for the photos. You can't just you want her to wear the wig the entire time? If you want her to wear the wig just for the photos, I feel like that's fine. But if you want her to wear the wig the entire time, we might need that back, my friend. As a compromise against the wig, I propose that she gets more pictures of her having fun taken at the wedding itself instead of the green screen. She didn't like the idea because she claims it isn't fair all the other guests get to be in the fun picture and she's the only one not allowed. Well, babe, wear the wig in the photos. If that is what you want to do, if you want to be in the fun pictures, you have to wear the wig. That's just how that's going to work. Because your hair is green. It just does not blend. Unless you want to, you can make it so, you just don't, you're just bald in it. You could have fun with that if you wanted to. Though I sort of agree with her, it isn't the fault of my own. So I offered that she paid for extra editing costs. It would take and edit more for pictures. At first, she was fine with the idea until I mentioned that the extra editing would cost around $100. How much do you think the wig would cost? Because that's about the same price. To get your hair professionally done with a wig, and then extra editing, $100? At that point, why would you not pay for the extra editing at that point? If you're already willing to spend that much for a wig. I wonder how much she thinks the wig would cost. Because the wig is going to be around $100 if she's getting it professionally done. Because now you have to get the hair, then you have to get the stylist. Hairstylists already cost money, and wedding hairstylists already cost extra money. The wig would probably be more expensive. The greens, I'm trying not to judge, but the green screen photo shoot already is stupid. I get it's optional, but whatever. It's not even optional, it is mandatory. So whatever. Whatever. But at that point, if you're already going to spend the money on the wig, you could just spend it on the extra editing. Because how much do you think the wig would cost? Unless you're going to put her in Amazon Essentials for $20 and a flat iron. Then I do think you either are not realistic or maybe we are just not thinking about it that much. But how much do you think the wig will cost? For just a singular picture to be taken, and edited by my friend. The final price depends on how many photos she ended up in just the green screen. Okay, just tell her to be in only one picture. You only need to be in one picture. Then she declined the offer and tried to throw it in my face that Bree's prices were outrageous. I disagreed with her sentiment about the prices, and I haven't spoken to her since then. Throughout the whole ordeal, my fiancé has been on my side, but he's been upset over her possibly not being there. Well, he does agree with me about not wanting to pay for just her, as well as that she's being overdramatic. He has sympathy for her being the only person left out of this choice activity. While I also have sympathy, I just don't see an alternative here. We can't use a blue screen over a green screen because of the colors of the wedding are blue, red, and orange, and I don't wish to pay for a new screen for my friend's business just because of one person. And the alternatives I've come up with, she has shot down. So my final decision was to ask him to disinvite her from the wedding. That'll blow over well, if she does not want to wear a wig. After long talks between us, he agreed with me. and sent her a message that she would be disinvited entirely and would be welcome to celebrate with just us after our honeymoon had ended. They met up soon afterwards, and she stayed firm in the matter despite her crying and still refusing to do anything to correct her hair. She still believes that me asking her to do this is because of some power imbalance, and that I just want to bully her, which I don't think I'm doing. She has a year to think it over. I can tell the situation bothers him, though, and I've addressed it a few times. All the other times he says it's for the best, and she would just ruin the photos she was in with a green screen and could cost us to delete hundreds of pictures purely based on her actions. Is the green screen that big of a deal? My god. Like, okay, okay, the mandatory green screen might be ruined. It could be, you wouldn't be in this much stress if you had just made it optional green screen. Like a fun green screen. If you want to do it, it's fun. But now they have to do it. And now she feels like she's left out. Because obviously everyone else has to do it. And then you're just like, actually no, not you though. And then we're putting you in the Amazon Essentials wig. I don't know. Especially since this incident, her mom and dad have reached out to me to scold me for abusing my power against their daughter as one of her biggest parties she's ever been invited to. Even my friends are split in the issue, all of them having sympathy for her, but some of them are saying I'm an asshole because I won't let her just come to the wedding and have someone to block her from taking any pictures of the green screen. And just to set the record straight, I'm not trying. What power imbalance does she have over you? That's what I'm confused about. Where is this coming from? Was she dating your boyfriend? That's what I would think. Was she dating your... What power imbalance is there other than maybe you are the mistress of her ex-boyfriend? And now you guys are cool. What happened there? What happened there? Because what power imbalance is her parents making up? I don't understand that. I probably just want a non-green wig to be put on her head for the wedding. But why for the entire wedding? Why not just for the photos? And then she can remove it afterwards. I would normally say that she could remove it after the green screen portion, but I'm still working on it if I'm just going to let it stay up for the entire day of the wedding. You want the green screen to be there the whole day? Or I'm going to hold other activities for everyone and have reclose the photo stuff down later. I'm trying to root for you. Again, wedding isn't for another 2 years, so I'm able to think it over for at least a year. Let's do some thinking. Let's do some thinking. I don't know. Am I the asshole? My husband's groomsmen won't wear a wig for my wedding due to her belief in it is her sense of pride. While I do like her hair, she could potentially ruin pictures of green screen photo activity I'll be having at my wedding, costing us more than $1,000 for pictures I cannot use, and even more money if I got her photoshopped out or blended in with the background. All other alternatives given to her have been denied. You can't crop her out? Just this drawing green screen there, like is it in the background of the chapel? Is it is it everywhere? Jesus. All other alternatives given to her have been denied. This is called my husband to give her the ultimatum where he outlines that she'll be uninvited. She does not agree with the terms within a year. Am I the asshole for this? I will be responsible for requirements regarding the photo within the background. I will add some context that, as I will make clear, but apparently not, the activity of the green screen is open to be used by anyone that signed up for it, mostly so I can get an accurate number of people that will have multiple pictures taken of them. I would encourage them to do it in groups. So if one person's hair is making a glitch and you have multiple pictures in the picture, it turns into more than just $100 venture. It turns into thousands of dollars that I simply do not have. Bree told me that the total price would potentially quadruple the price I'm willing to pay because it would take hours to Photoshop every single picture Brittany is in. But why does it have to be a group photo? What? Okay. This woman as a guest was always an option, but they decided to invite her to be more than that and are now reneging because of hair. Guests are welcome to use the green screen too. That is why uninviting her was on the plate, because if she doesn't want to be left out of the portion of the wedding, then how else would I get her to not take pictures of other people in the green screen? I didn't mention this only because I already was typing a lot and I forgot to add it, but she had more bookmarks put to get her hair touched up with more green coloring in the next 2 years because of the fading the color like that does. I only found out this information from my fiance before we decided to tell her about the issue. If her hair isn't green for whatever reason in a year, she changes her mind about not minding that she isn't allowed to be in the green pictures, I'm sure something could work out differently, and that wouldn't affect much at all. So the easy solution would just not, for her to just not be in those photos, right? This is correct, and I agree with you. The issue is that I'm being made to bad guy because she doesn't want to be left out of one of the 4 big activities I have ideas for at the wedding. I didn't include all the other stuff because I wasn't trying to pile on about how badly she's taking this, as the post is very long. But she's yelled at me, cried, called my fiancé 33 times while he was at work. Ooh. All because I can't fix she physically cannot be in the green screen pictures without ruining them, because I don't want to afford a major increase on my spending. I don't get why OP is jumping to uninviting her over the much simpler, I'm sorry, we can't afford the extra to accommodate your haircut for those pictures. If you won't pay or wear a wig, then you won't be in them. A lot of people keep saying this, and I think I should make it more clear. We didn't uninvite her technically. Technically, really helpful. The conversation between her and my fiance was more similar to the best recollection of his memory. We need to talk about your antics ever since OP told you that you can't be in the green screen pictures. Okay, I was gonna bring it up to you, but I thought you'd make the better choice once we talk in person. I decided that I don't want you at my wedding. Oh my god. You could just take her out of the wedding party. You could just take her out of the wedding party. She could just be a guest. Jesus. If you don't choose to temporarily alleviate the issues with the photo op and your hair. What? You would uninvite me over this? Well, why can't she just have her editor friend edit my pictures so my hair doesn't get cropped out and ruin the look of the pictures? Because it costs a lot for Bree to spend 4 to 5 hours on each photo over exaggeration on his part to individually manually put your hair back to normal. There's a long process involved and she charges by an hour for editing like that. We already are paying a lot for wedding photos because of OP and I want to use them for years to come. You think you're using those green screen photos for years to come? Okay. And we can't afford another large sum of money for photo editing added to the 1,200 photo op package. Even if I send them digitally to another editor than Bree, we'd still be looking at an additional $1,000 tacked onto it. Brittany starts crying. I don't know why you have to type it like that. I thought you wanted me at your wedding and wanted my niece to be the ring bearer. You have her niece as the ring bearer and you want to uninvite her? What are you doing? Okay, I wanted to be in those photos because they look like so much fun. She just doesn't want me there, so she's saying I can't come, all because I just want to be included with everyone else for the photo op. I just don't understand why you won't pay that $1,000. Well, this is where you're Ellen. You make a lot of money, and so does she. If you're a millionaire, which I am going to make fun of you, but like if it's just like genuinely out of budget, I do think that's unfair. Your sister agrees with OP and I on this topic. She thinks you're being ridiculous and dying on the wrong hill. Your niece is still on the table to be the ring bearer, even though we've never explicitly said so. Just asked her mom if she could still do... What is this friend dynamic happening? Either way, it doesn't matter. I would like you to be there, but if you're going to make being in the photo op your hill, I'm not going to tolerate it. I do not want you ruining my wedding because you decide to throw a fit while you're there that you can't be in the photo op, or worse, you photo on pictures so you can be in them. OP has made it clear on the outcomes of the photo to you, you look like you were bald, and you block pieces of people behind you because of your hair. Unfortunately, that means you can't be included because we are paying per photo, not for the time. She starts getting hysterical and stands up. Fine, if you're not going to let my hair be the way it is, I'm just not going to go. I would love to be in the photo op. I don't understand why you can't just pay for extra editing costs because I'm your oldest friend. We've been together since we were 4 and 5. Oh yeah, they've been really close friends. I just don't understand why you choose that woman over me in this situation. She's abusing her power. She doesn't understand that the photo op is a major part of the wedding. It isn't. It's just an activity, and she's not including me in it. What power? The power of a green screen? I think I would probably be thinking everyone sucks. That would be my opinion. Everyone kind of sucks in this situation. I don't know this part about until I type in the comment with my fancy, but there's some ad. Okay, in that case, if you won't fix the situation, whether it be just not participate in the photo op or wear wig cover hair, I don't want you there to cause drama. If you do decide to change it in the next year before we have to book the exact amount of people for the venue, you're more than welcome to come to be there as a guest, but I do not want you as a groomswoman anymore. You've made me uncomfortable with how you've been treating my future wife, and your endless barrage of insults towards her is not going to be tolerated. You have insulted her, so you've insulted me. I believe you've changed for the better, but the only reason your invite even still stands with conditions because your family is very dear to me, and I love your sister like a daughter. How old is she? Hold on. Wait, how old is she? What do you mean you see her sister as a daughter? What do you mean? Because if this is just a predator setting 2 women up against each other, I won't stay for that. I truly won't. She starts crying hysterically. Your sister, not the niece. Your sister. Your sister, who is the mother of the niece. Now I'm getting scared. Now I'm getting scared. And tries to grab my message, but he pulls away, gets up from the bar, and walks out of the restaurant. So yeah, that's the entire conversation from the best of my fiance's ability. Now, to be fair, this is from from his perspective, so we have to include that in mind. Basically, she's being incredibly difficult and stubborn over wanting to pay $1,000 for extra editing because she knows we have the money. We just don't want to pay it only for her. Okay, well, if you do have the money, okay. Honestly, if the situation was different, I would have persuaded her to pay half the cost of the editing and just take the loss of the photos she happened to be in. I would have done that as the last compromise over just covering her head temporarily, but with her constant insults, endless barrage of complaints that aren't related to this post, and her being extremely rude to me and my partner about the wedding photos, it just isn't a card for me right now. Okay, 6 days later. I honestly didn't think I'd post an update at all this year because I mostly got confirmation I needed to know. I was mostly correct in my assumption that she'd cause more drama at the wedding than necessary, and that I'd be correct and that I would be okay to just invite her. I was trying to be detailed in my post, but in this one I'm going to be a little less detailed. Basically, 3 days ago, I was sent my post on Messenger from Brittany. She is a notorious Reddit lurker. And apparently she saw it a few hours after it was posted. It didn't even have to be in multiple upvotes because she just reads the ones available on the recent category. I told her I posted because I had a lot of inner conflict toward my involvement with my fiance choosing to disinvite her if she just can't make some form of sacrifice to not be in the green screen / wear a wig so she can be included. She got extremely mad at me, called me names, threatened that I'd be sued for defamation. This knowledge just made me realize how little she actually changed. Of course, I showed my fiance, and he was appalled at her actions. He said he was going to block her and did so that day, and so did I. Yesterday, I woke up to 43 missed calls from a number I did not recognize. That ended up to be her and a dozen voicemails claiming that I was stealing my fiance away from her again, that I had purposely targeted her for wanting to be included with everyone else, and so on. I do not know how she got my number, but I obviously blocked it. After that, I reported her to the police on the non-emergency line because I didn't know if I would be needing to fear for my safety. I'm really glad I did this. After my fiance left for work, she showed up to her home and knocked on the door. I cracked a window near the door and asked what she wanted. She said, whilst crying, that I needed to let her in the house because it was her right to be with my fiance, not me. Ooh, she started kicking at the door and I told her to knock it off. Immediately, I just started down the non-emergency phone number for my nearest police precinct because I already knew what was happening in that moment. I was supposed to be clocking in for work on my computer at that moment. I texted my boss and she excused my absence for the day. As I was doing this, I kept repeating, "Go away, I called the police. I do not want to hear you were trespassing." She kept saying a lot of things I don't wish to repeat here, but the list of things she said were calling me a white racist pig. She's mixed race, and so am I. My fake alarm bells are also going off just with how detailed it is. Saying she's 8 months pregnant with my fiance's baby. There's literally zero proof of this, including no baby bump despite being a fairly thin woman. Screaming that she would take me to hell. Trying to break my metal outside door, but instead hurting herself instead. That detail is making me think fake. Just that, like, trying to be funny. She hurt herself instead. And so on. Basically, she had a full-on meltdown. The police came, saw that she was trying to break my door down, and immediately put her in cuffs and sat her down. She was claiming that this was her house and that she had lived there for 10 years, that I'd broken in and locked her out. Of course, because of her psychotic appearance, I was questioned and gave the real story, as well as being able to provide proof that I was the owner of the home. She was taken to the police station. As far as I'm aware, she was booked for the night, and I was let go of today. I did agree to temporary no contact order and my fiance, which he should have done this earlier. To be fair, he already put you in the bad situation, as all 32-year-olds, as all 26-year-olds dating 18-year-olds will do. Her parents called after they heard she was putting in a holding cell, apologized profusely. Apparently, Brittany had lied to them about the extent of her actions and downplayed a lot of it. On the exterior, she seemed fine and well-rounded, but mentally, she had snapped again from not taking her meds for a year. She never told her parents this, just acted normal until one of her triggers came back, my fiance. No, he didn't do anything wrong, she just had a bigger trigger when it came to him because of a deeply obsessive personality disorder. I feel like we're getting back into fake. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course. No, of course. I'm not trying to air her dirty laundry about her medical issue in last post, but she was diagnosed with BPD, and I had a large handful of disorders caused by the trauma she endured in childhood from her great-grandfather. Right. Average BPD level in posters. Quite literally. And here's the thing. I think even if any close to real, it's in my head, even if the little bit of the real, the 26-year-old should have immediately took action instead of letting his 18-year-old girlfriend take the brunt of it. That would be in the hypothetical scenario of which this is real, but I don't think that it is. It's most certainly not. We've had our propaganda against feminism, and now our propaganda against BPD. What is Reddit if not these two things? But at least we now have carrots. That was a great way to pass the time. In a way. Well, that only got me one bit of honey? Really? One thing of honey for all of that. Wow. Okay. Why is this only carrot land? Where are the pumpkins? Please. I just want a couple of pumpkins. Is that like so bad that I want pumpkins? You think I'm like asking for $1 million? Come on. Reddit is so weird when it comes to fake stuff. Because I don't know what's more egregious. An obviously fake story, or when you can tell it's so obviously AI. I feel like AI is worser. But karma farming, ugh, you'll piss me off. You'll piss me off. The start of the story, she is clearly wrong, and all the comments would say, "You're the asshole for the wig thing." Like, yeah, already. So maybe she came back with a fake story, like she's crazy and I'm not wrong. That's what. Unfortunately, I don't know what would be the point in adding the first part, unless you really wanted her to seem like you're not in the wrong for the wig. Because already green screen photos, girl, you could be going through anything. What the fuck are you talking about? You want green screen the entire time. Oh my god. Like, no shame for whatever people want to do on their wedding, but have some realism. Realism and decorum. Okay, what is... I have to light fucking candles? I have to light candles to get that. They're crazy. They're crazy. That damn ladybug. Because I already... Like, okay, like, this is, like, too much information that you're giving me for a wig. Like, if you just never added any of that, I just feel... Is it about the specific situation, or do you want to be told it's okay to cut this person off? Like, it's okay if you want that, but be honest. Like, babe, please be honest. Okay, we've got another berry we can get. Maybe I can... Ah! That was scary. Okay, can I get more honey? Can I get more honey? Yes, I can. Beep, 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 beep. Oh. I guess those make me jump more. Where the fuck would I get apples? I don't know. I don't know. I suppose I'll find out later. I suppose I will. Maybe we'll be back for another bunny forest. Apparently if I leave it running, everything will grow back. According to the game. According to what it tells me, that is what will happen. I don't know. I don't know. I love Reddit stories, but a lot of people who write on Reddit will go to hell. Just in my mind. Like, you're gonna go to hell. And I think that you know that. You know? You know that. We know that. I think a lot of people accept that when they write on Reddit. In my mind. Some things just aren't realistic. They're really not. They're not. And sometimes when something's like gets... Like, I love a good, like, dramatic Reddit story. I love them. But there's like a certain point where it's like, well, this has to be fake. There was one that I read, and it was about a mom finding out her husband had slept with her son's ex-girlfriend. And immediately, I'm like, okay, when did he meet the ex-girlfriend? Because the son, barely a teenager, well, barely, like 18, like, had just turned 18. I'm like, when did he meet her? Met her when they were together. And what age were they together? 15. So he groomed her, obviously, and now the girl's pregnant. Oof, oof, and he's trying to stay with her. No, no, no. And I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it so bad. When something obviously like that is happening, and whoever I'm watching read the Reddit story won't say outright, yeah, that's wrong, that that's happening to this person. There was one, I don't remember the fuck channel read it, but someone found out that their husband was cheating on them and had been cheating on them with her mom, and had been doing that since he was like 14, 15, and he had only got into a relationship with her at the mom's behest. And I want that to be fake, because that's horrifying. For him to be groomed in that scenario, but like, half the time she's like, yeah, his evil vibe, like every comment's like his evil vibe, and you should never forgive him. You don't have to, but like, he needs therapy. He needs a level of therapy you can't provide right now. Once I was watching a video like that years ago and completely stopped watching the guy. I have my favorite Redditors occasionally, and then they piss me off. They really piss me off. Oh my god, this like got. Oh, is it like touch based? Hold on, let's okay. Okay, it turned off earlier. What the fuck? And then it just got really bright when I did that. Hey. And it just turned off when I touched it. How the fuck does that make sense? I don't know. But I have like a few of my favorites, and then there's some. If you're gonna say it's a true Reddit story, and then I see where the Reddit story came from, and it's no sleep, go home. Go home. It's like a really trashy subreddit, but he went on a complete rant against sex workers, not like the abuse they face, but the workers that went. Evil. People are just can't even like fake woke anymore. You can't even pretend. You can't even lie and have empathy for like 2 seconds. Ugh. My worst ones are some of the ones where it's like, oh, true crime. Okay, and don't judge me if it's not this person, but is it Snook? Because that's the one Redditor I know who does kind of true crimey stuff now and like scary ones. If he's not, don't worry about it. But that's just one. Well, he still does Reddit stuff. I don't know if that'd be different. Bah. Oh, with an oh, okay. I was like, oof. I don't know if he would say something like that, but he does veer to true crime a little bit. And here's the thing, true crime, Red Panda theme, I'll keep that in mind if I ever run into it in the wild. True crime YouTubers, will they make it to heaven? No. No, they really won't. Will they make it to heaven? Debatable. Sorta debatable. Are you sleepy? Is that your call for me to go to sleep? Okay. Our final thoughts of the night. Will true crime YouTubers make it to heaven? No. Will Redditors make it to heaven? No. Will bunnies make it to heaven? Yes! Amazing. The answer is no to bunnies. No. I know, it's just mobile delay. I did see someone live playing Resident Evil. So I'll raid them if they're still alive. My good friend. Oh, nope, not live anymore. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna end off for tonight. I might go live tomorrow. Firm might. But I gotta get the baby to bed. Alrighty, I'm gonna end off here. Bye.